Miami Republican Senator Ileana Garcia has introduced Senate Bill 56, a piece of legislation that embodies one of the most persistent and thoroughly debunked conspiracy theories, chemtrails. Reported by Jesse Schechner for Florida Politics on December 2, 2024, this proposal aims to ban weather modification practices such as cloud seeding, ignoring decades of scientific evidence that validate their safety and effectiveness. At its core, this bill highlights the alarming consequences of letting anti-science ideologies influence public policy, undermining both informed governance and the trust of Floridians. Garcia's bill would repeal long-standing Florida laws regulating weather modification activities which date back to 1957. These include practices like dispersing substances into the atmosphere to increase rainfall, reduce fog, or prevent hail damage, critical tools for disaster management and agriculture. The proposed legislation would also introduce steep penalties, including up to $10,000 in fines and potential jail time for violations. However, the timing of this bill and Garcia's public rhetoric suggest it is less about modernizing outdated laws and more about pandering to baseless conspiracy theories. The senator has frequently shared social media posts echoing the chemtrails myth, which falsely claims that contrails left by planes are actually chemical agents used to manipulate weather, harm populations, or exert social control. The chemtrails conspiracy theory first emerged in the late 1990s and has since become a staple of fringe thinking. Scientists, including experts at NASA, NOAA, and Harvard University, have repeatedly debunked these claims, confirming that contrails are nothing more than condensed water vapor created by aircraft engines. Despite overwhelming evidence to the contrary, these theories persist, often gaining traction after natural disasters. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene recently amplified this narrative, falsely attributing Florida hurricanes to weather manipulation. Senator Garcia's alignment with these pseudo-scientific ideas signals the troubling influence of misinformation on policymaking. This legislation isn't just embarrassing, it's dangerous. Weather modification techniques like cloud seeding are practical tools for mitigating droughts, reducing the severity of hailstorms, and even dissipating dangerous fog near airports. Nations such as the UAE have embraced weather modification innovations, using them to combat water scarcity. Germany has experimented with cutting-edge technologies like laser pulses to influence precipitation. These advancements underscore the potential of weather modification to address the growing impacts of climate change. Yet, Garcia's bill threatens to eliminate these tools in Florida, a state uniquely vulnerable to hurricanes, rising sea levels, and other climate-driven challenges. The broader implications are clear. This isn't simply a quirky attempt at legislation, but a stark example of how ignorance can erode the foundations of good governance. By legitimizing unscientific fears, Garcia risks undermining public confidence in science and weakening Florida's capacity to respond effectively to environmental crises. Worse, it sets a dangerous precedent where conspiracy theories not only dominate public discourse but also shape the laws that govern our communities. Florida deserves leaders who champion evidence-based policymaking and prioritize real solutions over pseudoscience. Senator Garcia's fixation on thoroughly debunked myths like chemtrails is more than a disservice to her constituents. It's a chilling reminder of what happens when misinformation wields political power. At a time when trust in science and effective governance is critical, legislation like this serves only to deepen divisions, distract from urgent issues, and endanger the progress Florida needs to confront its most pressing challenges. Please subscribe to the Intellectualist new YouTube channel, where we present insightful videos analyzing the current events shaping the world. Turn on notifications to receive the latest updates from the channel.